Hey guys, if you enjoy our videos, then thank these people and all of our patrons because they help make what we do possible. If you want to support what we do and get cool rewards as well, head on over to patreon.com/BlimeyCow. And now let's start the show. So here's a question I wonder about a lot. How did people respond to bad things happening in the news before we had the internet? Because now it's like anytime some terrible tragedy happens, everyone has to make some sort of online statement about what's going on.
Tonight, tragedy strikes the city of Blimey. We're awaiting the reaction of a random Twitter user who has no relation to anybody involved. Let's go to the feed.
Thoughts and prayers with the victims. I was just in the city of Blimey 2 years ago, driving through on my way to somewhere. That could have been me. It's like a ritual at this point. Something bad happens and everyone takes to their social network of choice and makes their voice heard. It's just second nature now, which makes me wonder, how was this handled before we had social media?
Hello, people of the neighborhood. My name is Josh. I heard about the tragedy in Blimey, and it just makes me so mad because I know how this could have been fixed, okay? I have it all figured out, and I just need some people to listen to me.
Like, why is it whenever something bad happens, our first response is to say, okay, I gotta write something. I gotta make sure that people know that I'm aware. I gotta put myself out there. Why is this? I think our brains were not designed to hear this much bad news all the time. I mean, think about how much bad news you hear just in one day.
Tonight, murder and mayhem. Find out why you might be targeted next. Tonight, check your liquid privilege. Find out why one controversial lemonade stand has been banned from social media. Tonight, the presidential race kicks into high gear. Find out why no matter who wins, you lose.
I mean, the world right now, let's admit, is a very scary place. It seems like every other day we see reports about another shooting or a bombing or a war. It's like, God, hello? Are you there? It's Jordan, your boy, your home slice. Where are you?
Your resume looks quite nice, actually. I mean, 10 years in the Lord's army? Thank you for your service.
God? What's going on down there?
Oh, don't mind them, they just mess around sometimes. Oh, my me! I leave them for 2 seconds, and this?
I just don't think our brains were designed to hear so much negativity all the time. Is that a stretch? So we just don't know how to compute the 24-hour news cycle. Like, one sad story, okay, fine, that's a bummer. I feel bad about it, but my brain at least can handle this information. But add on a second piece of troubling news, and things become a little less stable. And then if you add a third tragic event, my brain starts to construct a defensive barrier, and all I can do is start rationalizing to try to calm myself down. And this can be done in a few different ways, all of which involve posting on social media, obviously.
Rationalization techniques. Number 1, enlighten others with your solution to the problem.
If I were supreme dictator of this broken world, then I would fix everything, and I would be a benevolent dictator who would love my people.
Number 2, blame the victim.
I skimmed one article about this story, and trust me, I feel confident when I say that this person had it coming. I'm sorry, the truth hurts.
Number 3, prove to yourself that this kind of thing would never happen to you.
What kind of mother lets a child eat a Twinkie unsupervised? The child will choke 100% of the time. I'm not kidding. This is the mother's fault. I don't mean to sound insensitive, but most of the bad news you hear in your day, there's not much you can do about it. Like, other than feeling bad, you're kind of helpless. So you have to make a choice. Do you let it all fester in your mind and depress you? Or do you just become a callous, heartless person who doesn't care? I mean, those are really your only two options. This is what the internet and oversaturation has turned us into.
Dude, you have to see this video. It's terrifying.
No, please, I can't watch anymore.
Wow, how privileged are you that you can't expose yourself to the suffering of others?
At this very moment in my life, I can't. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, you can't control anything except your own behavior, right? I mean, if you really think about it, the world is a terrifying, scary, sad place most of the time. So let's try and make it a better one. Not by yelling and screaming on the internet, but by sharing this video. I'm just kidding. No, by being good to each other and listening to each other, okay? Nobody does that anymore. The world is a very noisy place now. I think it could use more people who are willing to listen rather than just another voice trying to yell loud enough to be heard over the commotion. But it's hard to be quiet.